Want to win money on sports? With Underdog, you can win up to 1,000 times your cash just by picking higher or lower on your favorite players' stats. Millions of fans have won billions of dollars on Underdog. Will you be next? Download the Underdog app and sign up to get a free pick with your first cash entry up to $1,000 in bonus cash when you deposit. Must be 18 plus, 19 plus in Alabama, Nebraska, 19 plus in Colorado for some games, 21 plus in Massachusetts and Arizona, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. Void in Colorado. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. Arizona, 1-800-NEXT-STEP, 1-800-639-8783, or text NEXT STEP to 53342. New York, call the 24/7 HOPE line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Hashtag no music, no intro. Saints Block Party podcast coming at you. It is done. The Saints have finished the 2024 NFL season. The Saints finished last in the NFC South, losing today to the Tampa Bay Bucs. I think the final score was 27-19. Feel like we've talked about multiple things ad nauseum. So many, different directions we could go with this. On the bright side, and I'm still waiting to confirm. There's some true sickos out there, just like we are, but I think that because of the Bears win and because of the Panthers win, I think the Saints might be picking 8th overall in the draft. They went from 8 to 10.
Let me try to refresh. I know we're picking 9.
For sure, 9.
But Carolina just won, so
might be picking 8th.
Bruh, take a thought and say I can't do it. My bandwidth right now,
I do not have the facilities. But even if it is just to 9th, then maybe it is to 8th. I think it is to 8th, and that is still pending the outcomes of the afternoon games. The Raiders could win, and the Dolphins could win.
Yep.
I'm just saying. We talked about in the preview pod, and this nigga shot it down completely, and I was just like,
listen. I'm a Saints fan. I'm scorned. I'm burnt. I breed negativity. I'm sorry.
I get it. There were so many things that could. A lot of the teams that we needed to win were playing a lot of teams that were resting starters and were resting starting quarterbacks, that it was oh boy, it's struggling, Ryan.
It's struggling, bro.
Take a thought. I'm giving you all I got right now. Anyway, but I want to start with the positive in this. One, they improved their draft position, which was huge. Regardless of how much they improve it, we'll know that by the end of tonight. They improved it. With a team that only won 5 games this season. No, they're not going to pick 5th like the Chargers did last season when they won 5 games, but they're not picking 10th. They're going to be picking maybe 8th, maybe 9th, maybe 8th, maybe even higher than that. And for go ahead.
Sorry, it finally updated. We're still picking 9.
Okay.
Carolina picks right ahead of us because of the strength of schedule.
Okay.
Or whatever, but right now we're still at 9.
Still no. All right, so we'll take that, and with the potential that it could go up even more. So that's a win. Paul said if the Raiders win, we pick 8th. Thank you, Paul. So all that to say, that's a win. Even them just going up one spot to me is a huge win.
Just one, bro.
And there was just more of how there's more positive things we saw, at least in the first half, from Spencer Rattler. You had Mina Kimes tweeting about #the agenda again. And it's what I asked, and I think it's such an important question of how do you take out the good things that you see from a young quarterback in a very bad situation to extrapolate that going forward, right? And this was a perfect example when we saw it. It was almost a carbon copy of the Raiders game last week, right? First half played great. If I didn't hear it because we were listening to it on the Zoom, but Dean Blandino was kind of questioning why Darren Rizzi didn't challenge the MVS catch because he said that it probably should have been a touchdown had he challenged it.
Why?
So that's two first half touchdowns that potentially he would have had. And then second half happens, and Clint Kubiak, his head comes up, and it was funny because you were making you were trying to be like the defensive attorney for Clint Kubiak in the Discord this morning.
Law and Order, Law and Order, just kind of still man in an argument. What do y'all think about Clint Kubiak? And just to interject here's some positives. Nah, bro. This game was the perfect game to remind you why he ain't that dude. He is not the dude. He don't have the full answers. He got some of the answers, but he don't have the full answers. I can't make sense of the second half stuff. Maybe it's that he has a good opening script. Works all week, studies the tape, studies the opponent, able to come up with things to attack an opponent nicely. But when that opponent sees what you're doing and adjusts, he doesn't have that counterpunch. We just haven't seen it. Whether that's because of the personnel, the lack of personnel, I don't know. But he don't have it. We ain't seeing it. And it just sucks, man, because it wasn't a perfect first half, but it was about as best as you can ask for.
And I want to give the offensive line beat up, playing with backups. They were giving him time. They played a great game, at least in the passing game. And Rattler, that first half, he was dealing. He was confident. That ball was coming out. That ball had rotations on it, bruh. It was. And here's a question I have for you: of all the halves, if you want to take the half last week against the Raiders, you want to take this first half against the Bucs, or you want to take that second half against the Commanders, what has been his most impressive half of the season that you feel?
Oh, it was this one. It was this one by far, because it felt complete from start to finish. Like from the start to the finish of the first half, it just was complete. Like it felt like a complete dominant. They were dominating the Bucs in the first half.
They were, bro.
It was dominant, bro. Like the defense was playing well, offensive line was playing well. Spencer was getting the ball out quick. They was playing a lot of empty, so he was just able to just kind of stand back there, boom, hit his progression, get the ball out ASAP, hit his back foot. His mechanics were sound. Accuracy was nice. He had that throw to Jawan Johnson. I don't remember the down it was, but it was a coochie hole throw, bro. It was like, and that's what you want to see when you're trying to evaluate a rookie quarterback, especially one in a situation like he's in right now where, he doesn't have a lot of talent around him. You got to just look for the flashes. Just look for the flashes that you could just kind of extrapolate and build on and say, okay, I could work with this. And that's what he gave you. He gave you, unfortunately, through the, 6, 7, 8 games he's played, he hasn't delivered a full game for whatever reason, whether that's his fault, Kubiak, game situation, whatever, opponent, whatever. But I think he's shown enough in spurts, in quarters and halves to say he has traits to be a successful quarterback. Yes. He has it. And I don't think that's a crazy statement.
And I just want to see it with like a good offensive situation with a good healthy players around him, a healthy offensive line, someone that isn't a Clint Kubiak situation. I'm not comparing him to Bryce Young. I want to be that clear. Bryce Young was a number one overall pick. He was a number one overall pick for a reason. Bryce Young threw for 5 touchdowns today. Maybe 6. I don't know if the last touchdown was a throw or a pass or a run or a pass. Threw for 5 touchdowns at least today.
Just imagine this. Imagine Spencer Rattler with a fully healthy offensive line. Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed, go get Palmer from the Chargers, like you said. Bring back MVS.
Yes.
Genty at running back. Alvin Kamara. Maybe go get that tight end. What's that tight end, Fannin?
Harold Fannin?
Harold Fannin?
Or Mason Taylor?
Mason Taylor? Come on, man. Come on. I'm just saying, like, tell me that's not enticing.
At least
just
enticing.
to be like enticing. I'm not saying it's gonna say it's the same.
Would it be winning football?
Probably not. But it'll at least be fun, and you'll be building towards something,
Let me catch up with the chat. Shout out to our dude Luke. He said we could be picking 7th if the Raiders and the Jets win.
Let's go Jets. Let's go Raiders.
Jets. Alberto, our dude, said Spence in the first half was 21 of 28 for 181 yards and a TD. Should have been 2. That's money. That's something you can build off. Against a team that was trying to fight for a playoff spot.
Fight for the playoffs. That's what I'm saying. That's their cost stat line from like week 1 or something. You know what I'm saying? For the whole game. I'm just saying. If y'all like stats, stats.
Michael said more like Imagine Rattler with a decent offensive line. Even healthy, the offensive line is meh. Listen, Landon Young and whoever was out there at center, I'm blanking on his name. I don't even like. They did pretty well in the first half. Louisiana said Tom Brady gave Rattler high praise too throughout the game. Yes. Again, I'm not. And there, oh boy, can we talk about this real quick? One of my favorite things. We literally did our preview pod Thursday night. Yeah, Thursday night. Joking around like, ugh. And someone in our chat, I think it was Xavier, had said that, like, imagine like GM Mickey Loomis and John Gruden head coach and Derek Carr quarterback, and we got our jokes off about it, but then also talked about like it could be a realistic possibility, but maybe not because of what the league says. Not 24 hours later, Ryan. We can't script it, bruh. This can't do a script of this better. Picture comes out. Jake Hainer, Derek Carr Jr., Instagram live. Put it on his Instagram, bruh.
Falls on Monroe. They just hanging out. Surprise, niggas.
You niggas are talking about us. Surprise. What did Luke said? Saw people on Twitter saying he hasn't played a complete game for I'm guessing regarding Rattler as to why he's not ready compared to Carr. Like what? What? Like what? I don't know, bro. I'm done. I'm not having a discussion. It all comes down to this, bro. We saw it. Gil Bentz was at the game. She was in Tampa Bay.
In the mink coke out. She's looking like a boss. Do some boss things. Do some boss things, Miss Lady.
Big decisions loom.
I need you to lay that boss it down. Do it.
I need it. Bartender, 70-degree weather. I know that shit was too. I know that bitch was humid too. It's Florida, bro. Like
that thing was sweating. That thing was sweating, boy. Ooh. What it smell like?
These next 2 to 3 to 4 days, maybe this next week. Ooh, it's gonna be huge, bro.
Huge, man. Huge, man. I can't wait. I can't wait till tomorrow to see some of these dominoes drop. Is New England gonna let go Gerard Mayo? What other kind of coaching moves gonna happen? Who getting fired? Are the Saints gonna do anything? Are we gonna get any kind of after action report? I'm dying for somebody. If anybody from the media watching this, Ross Jackson, Catherine Terrell, Underhill, Trip, I don't care who you are. Matt, my dude, Matt Pereira's, time picking you. Somebody, Luke Johnson, shit, Larry Holder, where are you? Somebody write an after action ex post facto on the New Orleans Saints post Drew Brees and Sean Payton 2022 through the day. You can't tell me you can't find people that can talk. Like DA is gone now. It's the end of the season. People are willing to, be honest and tell the truth. Please expose what's been going on in this building for the last couple of years?
Shit,
I know we know quite a bit.
I can name some players. You could talk to Marshawn Lattimore. You could talk to C.D. Deuce. You could talk to Zach Bond. You could talk to Caton Ellis. You could talk to Trey Hendrickson. You can maybe talk
Mike
to
Thomas.
Mike Thomas. You can maybe talk to Von Bell. You could talk to maybe Malcolm Roach, who is a rotational player.
And that's just players. What about coaches?
You could talk to Cody Burns. You could talk to Joel Thomas. You could talk to Zach Strief. Zach Strief. No, Strief. Yeah. Broncos.
Yeah.
I know people's gonna laugh at this when I say this, but you can talk to Pete Carmichael.
Imagine Pete going ham in the article, boy.
Do you know how bad shit is in the Saints organization when Pete Carmichael was cooking you as an organization, was cooking Dennis Allen, nigga? Oh my! Let me shut up, bro. Let me shut up for my.
I need it, bro. I need that article. Everybody,
if I know this shit, if I know this, then I know it's out there. We know it's out there. But it just can't be brought to the forefront. For why though?
Why, bro? Why is this need? And this is, I swear, I'm not calling anybody out, because I respect everybody that cover the Saints. But it's like there's this need to portray the Saints as this kind of like everything is fine, like everything fine. Everybody just settle down, y'all. Saints fans, y'all just got to calm down. Everything is all right. They know what they're doing. They
just lost a game and they just finished last place in the NFC South. And they're going to be picking maybe 9th or 7th overall in the draft. They just missed the playoffs for the fourth straight season?
Fourth straight season, and the product on the field has gotten markedly worse year after year after year after year.
Don't tell me everything fine. LZ said I need Rossini to come in with that heat. I need to reach out to Diana Rossini today. Because we know Diana had some connections in the building. Speak of mine, SPP. One thing that was very frustrating, we could talk about how frustrating it was watching Clint Kubiak and being over that experience. One thing that was very frustrating watching in this game is the lack of adjustments that Joe Woods didn't make. Baker Mayfield, one of the things that just this team was getting killed out defensively was Baker Mayfield and his scrambles. Long down and distances. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 15, 3rd and 17, 3rd and blah, 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 blah. And time again, Baker scrambles for a first down. At some point, can you not make one defensive adjustment to maybe counter that? Like knowing that, anticipate that it's going to happen? I just need a cleanse, Ryan. I need a deep
cleanse, bro.
Cleanse.
For real, like just clean the pores, clean your bladder, clean everything, bro. Just clean your house. You ever do a good cleaning of your house? Like you got your normal everyday cleaning, but that good cleaning where you scrub the baseboards and you clean under the sink in the bathroom and you clean behind the toilet, just getting everything, every nook and cranny. Saints need that type of cleaning, man. Like just that good cleaning, and it just smells so fresh afterwards. You just smell it. It just smell like Lysol. It just smells so nice. That's what the Saints need, bro. Because right now it just stink, bro. It's stinky. Stink.
They let Mike Evans get those yards, bro.
Oh, don't get me started, bro. That disappointed me more than the loss, bro. That disappointed me more than anything.
But we need to talk about it because that's the mentality of this team right now. You knew the Bucs going out, running that play. You knew they had one thing that they wanted to do was get Mike Evans that.
The crowd was chanting Mike. The crowd sitting there chanting Mike. Everybody in the stadium, everybody knew that ball is going to Mike Thomas. So I'm sorry.
Saints fans coming at
my bad. If I'm Rizzy, I'm going over to Joe Woods and I say, whatever you do, we are not letting Mike Evans catch that ball. Whatever you got to do, you've got to put a punt coverage on. You got to put 3 men on him. You got to tackle him. We will not let him catch that ball. He is not getting that. He is not getting that record on us. We're taking his L, but he's not getting that record. He's not getting that record today. Fuck Mike Evans. That's what I would have came with.
Nope.
That's how I would have came with. Nope. Just dump off, shake a couple of people up.
And then just celebrate. And that's how the season ends, bro.
That's how the season is.
And last year, the season ends with Dennis Allen apologizing to the Falcons, bro. This is where we are right now.
This is hell. Bro. This is not the team that I fell in love with. This is hell right now. This is hell.
And at this point, it's funny because like every little I don't know person that's like tied to the team tangentially in the head coaching search, Matt Nagy, Mike McCarthy. I don't care.
Everybody look kind of good.
Nigga.
I was looking at Nagy. I was like, Nagy won 12 Shit.
My first question is, I'm asking for all these candidates: are they bringing a new coaching staff with them? That's my first question.
Straight up.
Because I would be more enticed to go with Matt Nagy if he's bringing his coaching staff and people that he knows and trusts, rather than going the route of having like an Aaron Glenn. If he's just going to be straddled with Clint Kubiak and his I already know what that looks like. I know 100% fundamentally what that looks like. Wait, Dante has questions. Hold on. Order. All right. Wait, where's the first question? I didn't see the first question. Well, Dante had a question. He said, "Is this an open quarterback competition?"
It should be.
I think it depends on who the head coach is. Randy Major said, "Have y'all seen what Scott Shanley said about Mike Evans?" No, Scott Shanley's been like blocked for like years for being like super MAGA Trumpy. Randy also said Matt Nagy record was more attributed to the Vic Fangio's defense.
I know. I get all that. I'm not. I'm just saying.
Listen,
when it's HC thirst,
it's no different than quarterback thirst. Also, he won those. Like it was a historical defense. He also run those games with Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah.
Dante's second question. To the quarterback search. Okay, got it. Will it be an open competition? Justin Cash said, hire Robert Saleh for defensive coordinator. Thoughts? Shit, at this point, should we not interview him for head coach? I'm not even the biggest Robert Saleh fan.
I'll talk to him. Pete Carroll. You know? I mean, shit.
Oh, Chip Bajan brought up a good point. He said, but Nagy brought in Fangio too.
Sure did.
I mean that Rolodex. I was told last off, and I know this was a fact, but people don't listen to us because we don't have sources. The Saints, Mickey Loomis and DA tried to call Vic Fangio last offseason.
Bloop. Bloop.
This man saw that 504 and said, absolutely not. No, I know these niggas not calling me.
And literally coached the Saints years ago. Dog Patrol.
Ain't no way. Dante asked if we would give up trade capital for the Vikings head coach.
Yes.
Yes, but I just don't.
I give up 9 right now.
I feel there is no way the Vikings are that.
Oh no, of course it's not going to happen. I'm just saying, if you ask me, would I do it? Yes. I wouldn't even give it. I wouldn't have to think about it hard.
It was so fitting for Evans to get that records on the Saints. Yes, and Alberto said the same thing. Such a fitting ending for the team. Let it be a fitting ending for an era, please. A fitting loserish like type of effort should be how this loserish era should fucking end.
You think Sean Payton would have let that shit go down?
Absolutely not.
No way, bro.
Absolutely not.
No way. No,
he would have had Sean and CD like just grabbing that nigga. That's right, her nigga. That's right, her. Sean would have said, "I don't care if you get a penalty the rest of the until the game expires. He is not getting this record on us today. He ain't getting it." But that's just the difference. But Sean said a bounty. Ryan and Adam, I feel like Gail came to the game specifically for a reason. What do y'all think she's thinking right now after seeing Spencer play so well today? I don't know what Gail is thinking, but here's the thing: no one know what Gail is thinking. No one's known what Gail has been thinking for months. No one has really known what Gail has been thinking since she's fired DA back in November. No one's known.
And when that happened, that kind of came out of nowhere because she was working behind the scenes, collecting receipts. You know what I'm saying? So, for all we know, she could be doing that right now. Don't know.
Could be. We got 73 concurrent viewers on right now.
Thank y'all.
176 views. So just to give y'all, so as obviously this is the season finale. So this will be our last regular season recap pod, trying to give y'all how the off-season schedules work a little bit. Our plan is to do a episode, live stream episode every week. We are going to have a lot of content coming at the end of the month. Ryan, myself, Dante, we're going to be off the Senior Bowl together. We're going to try to talk to as many prospects as we can, have a lot of content, whether it be practice footage, everything that you can think of, player interviews, practice footage, all that being posted to our YouTube, to our TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, every social media platform you can think of. It'll be posted to that. So we have a lot of things coming your way, and plus this is going to be the biggest thing. This is honestly, to me, this offseason is a bigger offseason than Sean leaving offseason is to me.
Yeah.
Much bigger offseason.
Much bigger. Because in that offseason, they were still kind of operating under that aura of the Sean Payton, Drew Brees. There was still that kind of belief that, no, this is a really good team right here. We just need a few pieces here, and a good coach, a good leader, to come in and keep the ship right. Like their vision was the ship was already right. We just needed somebody to keep it right. Not a ship crash. The ship is Titanic, cracked in half, and it's sinking.
Nigga, they put the ship. The captain they put of the ship was basically the captain that was steering the Titanic. They're like, Dennis Allen, you steer this ship now. It's been steering fine for almost 20 years. Buddy, you steer this ship.
You done hit a big iceberg. The dudes with the violins playing, and it's over. So now they need somebody to come and resuscitate it. Bring it, just completely resuscitate it. Huge, bro. Biggest offseason since Katrina.
Huge.
Since that post-Katrina year.
Yes.
Biggest offseason, bro.
Dante said, you get this offseason wrong, it could set us back for a decade.
Ooh. You know it, bro.
That's dark.
Bro.
Mark said the projected Saints opponents for their home schedule. Obviously the NFC South. And so they are this is kind of mostly final now. They at home, so in New Orleans, will go against the Cardinals, 49ers, the Patriots, the Jets, the Giants. And then away, obviously they'll have the NFC South. And then they, on the road, will have the Bills, Dolphins, Rams, Seahawks, Bears, Titans.
Not bad. Yeah.
You finished.
You never know. But,
you finished last place in your division, and kind of. Can y'all tell me what the benefit there is for keeping Carr? Seriously, there is none. There is none. Let me take it back. The benefit is that it would purely be a PR stunt. That he would win you the games on your schedule that you are supposed to win. Maybe one or two
at
that you're
best.
probably maybe one or two that you're not supposed to win, but then lose all the other games that you against the good team. So I'll go that schedule, right? I'm gonna go just that schedule. If Derek Carr was a starter, they would lose against the Niners. They would lose against probably the Cardinals. They would lose against the Rams for sure. Against the Bills, they would lose against the Dolphins and the Seahawks. That's just outside the NFC South. That's six losses, bro. 6 losses, right?
That's what you want to pay $40 billion for. That want better. Bro. Want better for yourself.
And I didn't have to think very hard about that, bro. That's just off the top of my dome.
Because we know.
We done seen it. Jay Sean said schedule looks easy, but it's the Saints, so it's the hardest schedule. It quote unquote looks easy, but I'm like, these are the Bears, the Titans.
We talk about the Saints, Saints are not good. They're not good. So
Y'all go back and listen to our preview pod we did for this Bucs game when we talked about like who are the current like starters going into 2025 on offense and defense.
who?
That shit was grim. Grim. Probably split the NFC South, so that'll be a non-loss season. And yeah, I think someone in our Discord this morning had put the over/under for next season, and we have a lot to talk about, and a lot could change, right? At like 4 over/under for next season.
Damn.
And I was sitting there thinking, I was like, damn. I was like, I'll say over, but like right now, like I can't go higher than 5 until I see
Really
differently. I can't go higher than 5, bro.
Really can't.
Now they go out and get a Genty and get some juice and get some electricity. Maybe 6, but like
got a lot of work to do.
A lot of work. Anything else? Bajan said we will not be favored in any of those games. Maybe the Cam Ward Titans. God damn, he has a great point, bro. Oh, They might be favored. Oh fuck no, bro. They're not gonna be favored. Maybe the Giants. Maybe. Oh God, bro. That's sad, bro. When he put it like that, bro. Oh.
That's why the over under 4. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no.
And then you gotta understand the NFC South will get better. Bryce Young looked terrific today. Michael Penix looked terrific today. The Bucs, they going to the playoffs.
Can we talk to? I want them to talk to Liam Cohen, bro. I want them to talk to Liam Cohen. We talk to him. We interview him.
Please, man. I am open to everybody, bro.
Everybody, bro. Yeah, I've already have come just like I did the 180 on Mason Graham. I've already done the 180 on Joe Brady, bro. Bring Joe Brady his fade back to Louisiana, bro. I just
bring that little fade over here, man.
What his staff gonna look like? I don't know.
I
don't know.
No idea.
But I need something. Anything else from this game that you want to take away, or just anything? Well, you brought up a good point. At least we have a kicker, Ryan. Got a kicker.
Like been money all year. Look at a good game today. Kicked some nice 39, 36, 38. A lot of good kicks. Got a kicker. Might lose Rizzy. The special teams coach.
The same special teams coach that got a roughing the. Not the roughing, hitting the punter that led to a field goal. Jared said Carr being back is mostly to lessen the cap hit in 2026.
Oh, please stop.
What are you talking about, Jared? Like what? Where is that coming from? What lesson?
Make this make sense. I need y'all to make this make sense to me. Part of spending another $40 million on a player help you financially? Explain that. Please respond. It makes no sense. Yes, I understand that you got to, you get the June 1st cut and this and that, and then you got to carry the certain contracts, this blah, 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 blah. I get all that. But paying Carr another $40 million does not help you financially. It's just going to put you back in the same hole in 2026, in 2027. You'll be looking at the same decision. Like, should we pay him again? Should we extend him? Should we? No. You move on, man. You move on.
And here's another part that I feel like is a pretty underreported thing because these things don't really come out. He's not a good fucking teammate.
You pointed out, bro.
When Spencer Rattler was on the sideline, man was sitting next to Kool-Aid. Was he not? A DB. Kool-Aid play offense?
Hey, man. Hey, we don't know. I've heard Spencer talk glowingly of Carr, so maybe we tripping. Maybe I'm just tripping.
Spencer just a smart motherfucker, bro. He ain't gonna say shit.
You know it.
Because we both know. Because what we've heard is that he don't get a lot of help in that quarterback room. Have we not heard that?
Well,
just saying. Now, this is not to say that it is a veteran quarterback's responsibility to bring along a rookie quarterback. When Joe Flacco did not bring Lamar Jackson along, bro. I still remember that Saints game when they played.
I remember that shit.
Vividly, bro.
I mean, because look, they trying to take food out of my mouth, man.
I remember when
I get it.
When the Saints drafted Garrett Grayson, bro, Drew Brees said, "This nigga,
nigga, please, boy, go carry my pants. Get my lunch."
Dante said, "I haven't once all year seen Carr in game walk over to Spencer between possessions to give advice. I think I've seen it like once or twice, but not a whole bunch." Derek L. So realistically, what coach is the best fit for the organization, our fans, and also the coach himself? Oh, this is a good question.
That's a good question. That's a really good question.
Great question.
Who's the best fit?
All these reports about coaches being tied to the Saints are ridiculous. Best fit. Ooh, that's good.
For me, the best fit is probably somebody we can't get is Vrabel.
Absolutely.
I was reading that article about him. He hits the bars in the city at Cleveland. Just he a dude. You know what I'm saying? He's a dude. He would fit so well in New Orleans to me.
So well.
Just perfectly. And he's exactly what the Saints need. From a culture builder, from a smart, he's a tough guy. He's gonna tell you the facts as it is.
They would have an identity.
They would have an identity. He's exactly what the Saints need. Just probably, out of our reach.
Unless here's what, and that's why what the Patriots do tomorrow, the next couple of days is so, because here's the thing, and I said this in our Discord, the Patriots know that if they don't go out and get Vrabel this coaching cycle, they might not have a chance to get him again.
Yep.
So like you have to make a decision. You might have to make a move. Vikings coach might be on the trade block in the offseason. He's not going to be on the trade block in the offseason. He'll barely hit, man.
This is 100%.
This is
that man trying to get his bag, bro.
This is an agent led story. Here is something I want you to when stories come out in NFL media, the first question you always ask, who does this story benefit?
Every time. LSU fans know. How many times did you hear that the Michigan sending a plane down to Baton Rouge to interview Les Miles, and then Les Miles will get that big new contract or something like that? That's all it is, man. It's like
Jared said if Gruden came here, I would take a couple of seasons off, fellas. I don't know about that shit, man.
I think a lot of people will. I think we will too, bro. Like,
here's the thing. I thought about it. I don't think we could, because I feel like we would owe it to our fans of the podcast to continue to call this team out on their shit.
That's true.
I feel like if we didn't do it, no one else would. Not no one. I shouldn't say no one, but no, not how we do it. Right? There ain't many. Like, no one calls this team. Not many people call the team out when they deserve to be called out like we do it. I think we would owe it to it.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate that Gruden is a piece of shit, because I actually do like Gruden. Like, I watch his YouTube sometime. Like, he's a good teacher and like a funny football coach. But he's a racist piece of shit and a homophobic, and all the obics. So
John said Saints Block Party podcast sponsored by Michelin Tires.
Michelin lip motherfucker.
Anything else before we wrap up? Someone asked, any college coaches on y'all's radar?
You mentioned Sark, didn't you?
Well, Adam Schefter said that he might get some league, like there's some buzz of him in the league. I like Sark. I don't know if the Saints are not a team I would like for him. I like him. I like the idea of him being an NFL head coach. I don't think the Saints are a job for him, if that makes any sense. I do like Sark.
I don't know enough about the college ranks to have someone in mind.
Dante said, bring me that beige Prince at Notre Dame. that Marcus Freeman's a super handsome motherfucker. The edge up and the painting it in though, it doesn't.
Ew.
It just looks gross.
Ew.
Gross. Would y'all start Rattler next year? It should be an open quarterback competition.
That's it.
Someone asked a great question. It was about where'd it go? What's a bold prediction y'all have tomorrow? Watch that Miami job. That's no inside. That's no inside knowledge. I want to be clear with that.
I like that.
No inside knowledge, but it wouldn't shock me.
I like that.
Just wouldn't shock me. Also, this is not for This is not for Monday. But if the Bucs went one and done, or if the Eagles went one and done, I could easily see either of those teams making changes.
Nick Sirianni.
I could see Sirianni going. I could also see like the Bucs firing Todd Bowles and them just promoting Liam Cohen to head coach.
Do you think Mike McCarthy gets an extension, or you think he's done with the Cowboys?
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I can't place it either way. I know people would not love Mike McCarthy. I feel like Rattler. I feel like McCarthy. I feel like Rattler would do wonders with someone with McCarthy. Like I feel like that's what he would need. Just a proper NFL mind.
McCarthy would institute a good NFL offense.
Yes.
Like it's not a razzle-dazzle offense, but it's like a good, sensible offense that just makes sense. Like it's I don't know how to explain it. Like it's just like he would institute a good offensive side, a nice sound offense.
It's not going to re-innovate the wheels.
No. Nope. But it'll make sense. It'll be a good, sensible offense, and he would hire a good coaching staff. He would. I think he would bring everybody together.
Yes. Neil said he has a Rolodex, an extensive Rolodex, a very extensive Rolodex. TJ said he's the khakis of offense. Yes. Yep.
Just a nice crisp pair of khakis, bro.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't got nothing to work to a job interview. Them khakis, they do all right. Last one as we wrap up, Jasper says, do y'all think we keep the OC or do we let the coach pick their own OC? Depends on who's making that decision. If it's Mickey, sounds like he wants most of the offensive staff back, which makes no sense. Like I don't know how that's a mandate. Like, I want you to be my head coach, but one of the things is you have to keep the offensive staff. Literally makes no sense. Makes no sense to me.
It's just it just shouldn't even be on your mind right now.
Oh, Justin said the Raiders are up so far. I need it.
Need it, baby.
Anyway.
Stick that ad in there. Stick that ad up in there.
Oh, yeah. Be back 1 second. Hear from our sponsors, and we'll be back after the break.
All right.
With over 5 million happy players and $2 billion won, Underdog makes it fun and easy to cash in on all your favorite athletes' performances. Underdog is the only pick'em platform that puts the power to cash out in your hands. Now you can either keep riding with your entry or tap the Win Now button to cash out whenever you want. Every dog deserves a second chance, and with Underdog Rescues, you can get your money back and receive a promo if an early injury causes your entry to lose. With Underdog's double flex option, you can even take 2 L's and turn them into dubs. I love Underdog Fantasy. This week, I'm looking at the Saints versus Tampa Bay Bucs and picking Foster Moreau for higher than 3 catches and Baker Mayfield for lower than 4 touchdowns. Underdog is the best place to play pick'em. Download the app, sign up with promo code BLOCKPARTY, and deposit now to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash instantly. That's promo code BLOCKPARTY to get $1,000 in bonus cash instantly. Must be 18 years or older, 19 years or older in Alabama and Nebraska, 19 years or older in Colorado or for some games, 21 years or older in Massachusetts and Arizona, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. void in Colorado for some games. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In Arizona, call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT STEP to 53342. In New York, call 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY to 867369.
We are back. As we wrap this up, we have 78 concurrent viewers going right now. We appreciate y'all. Almost got 270 views right now. As we wrap up the regular season, I do have an idea for us to do an episode this upcoming week. We do like a Black Monday whatever recap episode, but just a quick hitter of just how to build the Saints. Not going into like free agency. Or a little free agency, just players that we know are going to be free agents and things in terms of just hope, like players that we would resign, players that we would not bring back at all, that type of thing. I think that'd be a little quick thing. All right, I'm already done with it. Just anyway, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Even with this season being as it was, all the support, everything, the meetup, draft meetup, West Coast meetup for the Chargers game, all of that. Been amazing, even with the downs that have been with the season. It's just been so fun with everything that's been happening this season. So just getting started with the new year. Offseason is going to be crazy. Support us along the way. Like, subscribe if you're on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed. Patreon.com/SaintsBlockParty. Make sure you are a supporter. Simple as $1 a month. Literally $1 a month. That's all it takes.
That's it.
Louisiana said, I'm glad I flew into our podcast earlier this month. Appreciate you. Jasper,
appreciate you.
Patriots just fired their head coach.
Oh, shit.
They said,
damn.
They said, get this Negro out of here.
They're going to get Rabel, bro. They are going to get Rabel. Wow.
Wait, yeah, just like that. Listen, that's what smart organizations do, bruh. You don't have a sunken fallacy cost. You don't say, hey, you know what? We can make this work with Jared Mayo.
Exactly.
He's been this contingency plan we've had with Bill Belichick for the last 3 years. We got to make it work. Listen, it didn't work. Let's move on.
Didn't work. We know what good coaching look like. Y'all done had Bill Belichick in a room for 20 years. You knew he wasn't it. You thought he was it.
He wasn't.
You goofed. Time to move on. That's all we asked the Saints to do 2 years ago.
Come on, nigga. And here's the crazy thing. The Patriots already have a heads up because they drafted their franchise quarterback. They already got one. And the Saints already might have a young quarterback. We just want him to get a fair shot, bro. Fair shot. That's all we asking for, bro. Anyway, we go, ooh, this upcoming week gonna be something, bro.
Something, baby.
That Vrabel contract already done, bro. They already sent it to that. They about to interview some Negro just to satisfy the Rooney Rule.
They about to find Byron Leftwich somewhere. Get this interview, bro.
Go over here. You want this job? Yeah. All right. Get out of here. All right. We are out of here. I am about to go and run some errands with the family, spend time with the family, and we'll be back this week, man. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all. We'll be back. Any emergency podcast, we will be on top of it, as always.
On top.
With that, we're out.
Peace.
Now Taxes is 100% free when you file in the TurboTax app if you didn't file with us last year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just do your own taxes in the app by 2/18.
What if I have lots of forms?
All good, all 100% free.
What if I had 3 jobs?
Still 100% free.
What if I once saw Bigfoot?
That has nothing to do with taxes, so still 100% free.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now this is taxes. See if you qualify in the TurboTax app. Excludes TurboTax Live, must start and file in app by 2/18.